Hi everyone, this is Nurse Signature. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to sew this simple pencil skirt. It is very easy to draft, cut and sew. This is something you can make and start selling. Buy stretchy fabric and start selling as an upcoming tailor or even a tailor who have been sewing. So sit back, do not skip any part of this video. Do well to subscribe to the channel. I do post sewing videos and DIYs on this channel. So let's go straight to the drafting of this. Let's go straight to the drafting of this beautiful skirt. So what you'll be needing for the skirt is the waist of the skirt, the measurement that you'll be needing, the waist measurement, the hip measurement, the length of the skirt. This is what you'll be needing for this tutorial. So I'm going to mark at the starting line, which is the waist line. So I'm going to also mark at the other important lines, the hip line and also the length of the skirt. I also went ahead to measure the length of the mark out the length of the skirt. So from the hip line, from the waistline, we are going to measure 7 inches from the waistline. That will be our hip line. So quickly, this skirt has a band. So I'm going to minus the band measurement from it. So if your band is 2 inches, you're going to measure 2 inches away. Okay, you can see that there's extension of 1 inch at the mouth, 1.5 inch, sorry to say. I did not start from the paper. I have to minus 1.5 inch, then start marking out my waistline. I hope you understand. So if there is no band, you can go ahead and start from the starting line. But since there is band for this skirt, which is 1.5 inch, I'll go ahead and remove 1.5 inch and place the 1.5 inch at the starting line. Then mark out my 7 inch for the waist, the hip measurement. I hope you understand. If you do not understand, you can watch the video again. Okay, so I wanted to mark out the knee measurement. I just need it just serves as guideline for me, so it's not really that necessary. So I mark out that knee measurement. Okay, so it's something that you can do without. The next thing I'm going to do is to divide the waist measurement by 4. I'm going to mark out the measurement that it gives to me after dividing my waist measurement by 4. I'll also do that for the hip measurement. So you mark out and add your sewing allowance. You can decide not to add your sewing allowance on the pattern. What I forgot to tell you is that this pattern is what I'll be using for both back and front. Okay, I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay, for this skirt, it does not have zipper at the back because this fabric I'm be using, it is a stretchy fabric. I went ahead to divide the hip measurement by 4. So whatever the hip measurement gives to me, I've added my sewing allowance. I'll go ahead and minus 1 inch from it, then mark it at the knee and at the hem of the skirt. So if you want yours to be very pencil, so you can minus 1.5 inch from the hip measurement. Okay, so if the hip measurement is something like 10 inch, you can make your knee or the length of your skirt, you can make the width 8.5. You can minus 1.5 inch from it. All depends on you, depend on how pencil you want it. Okay, so if you want it so penciled, you can go ahead and minus 1.5 inch or thereabout, or even measure 2 inch. Okay, so I went ahead to connect the waist from the to the hip. Then also take note, don't just connect it straight, connect it in a way that it's going to come out very well and fine. So I'm going to connect it this way, a curvy way. Okay, can you see? Then for this other part, I'm just going to connect the knee to the length of the skirt. I hope you understand all that I have explained. Okay, so for in case you want to maybe put that of which you are not supposed to put, that just go ahead and mark your bust span, which is your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Mark it there, then go ahead and take 5 inch downward. Then at the top for the dart leg, you just go ahead and minus half an inch on the other side. So when you take your dart like this, If it is 1 inch, ensure that you also add it to your allowance, so take note of that. So I'll just go ahead and draw the dart leg to meet the 5 inch. I don't want to add allowance because my fabric is stretchy. So, and this tutorial is for stretchy fabric. Okay, so you don't need plenty allowance for stretchy fabric. You can even just add half an inch allowance for your stretchy fabric to be on the safer side. So I just added the darts for those that we use the fabric that is not really that stretchy. Some fabric can be stretchy while some can be a little bit stretchy. All right, so I'll go ahead and cut it. This is the fabric I'll be using. So you look for the side that is stretchy in the fabric. That's the side that you use for the width of the skirt, not the length of the skirt. You use it for the wideness of the skirt. I hope you understand where that is the part that is stretchy. So I'll go ahead and cut, place my pattern on my fabric and cut. So this is it. This is the back piece. This is the back part of the skirt. You know, I told you I'm going to use this pattern to cut both front and back. So while cutting the back, I ensure that I leave the joining allowance. So I love my pencil skirts to have joining at the back. Okay, just leave like ½ inch allowance at the back. Just slit it into two. That's what I did. Okay, but if you do not want joining at the back of your skirt, just go ahead and cut it the way you cut the front. So this is the front piece. There's no joining. So this is it. I'm going to show you what next to do. What I'm going to do now is to join the back piece together because it's two pieces. I split it into two. So I went ahead to cut piece of fabric, very long piece, 2 inch 2 inch wide. Okay, it's 4 inch wide. So next tutorial.